it's a good time. Maybe 10, 8 miles before we reach French Valley, you can listen to the weather.
Okay.
You know, the workload is low, so we can look out for traffic. You already did a radio call. Maybe we can also do another gauge check every now and then.
Okay, very nice. Tacomite is clear. 1, 2, 3 gauge open. F70 repair is. Box is less than up. Main is half. Captain pressure is closing. And 4 mile northwest. Heading along the 1-5. Lake Elsinore traffic. Helicopter 7 to Romeo. 4 mile northwest of the lake. Over 2,600. Heading east along the 1-5 road. Elsinore traffic.
Yes, very good call. Okay.
I found our checkpoint.
Okay, nice. What is your checkpoint again? The intersection? This intersection, right?
Yeah, right.
Nice. Where are we going after that?
We go to Canyon Lake Tennis Club, heading 085, 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, so Canyon Lake was a really big lake on the chart, right?
Yeah.
So it should be easy to find. And yeah, I don't know about your tennis court, if you find that, maybe.
Okay.
I think it's also easy to find. I think I saw that already.
085. Alright, clear. Clear. I have found the Canyon Lake.
Nice, yeah.
And 2 mile north. Elsinore traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, 2 mile north of the lake, heading east at 2,800. Elsinore traffic.
Nice, good job. Yeah, I feel like 2,700 is a good altitude here, because the terrain is quite high, right? But we have enough clearance now, so that's a good altitude. Good decision. And you can already think about when runway 36 or 18 is in use, how you want to enter the traffic pattern. Because you're getting pretty close to French Valley.
I found the tennis club.
Nice.
Next checkpoint.
It's that one on 12 o'clock.
Yep.
You see that one on 12 o'clock? Or where is it? Ah, over there, yeah, okay.
Heading 105. Intersection. Radio call just over tennis club.
Now you can also say Canyon Lake traffic now maybe.
Canyon Lake.
Yeah, and then Canyon Lake traffic, we're over Canyon Lake. And then altitude and heading.
Canyon Lake traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo over Canyon Lake, heading, at 2700, heading southeast, Canyon traffic.
Okay, how far are we away from? Oh, I would switch that off, that's so annoying.
Okay.
Oh. How far are we away from French Valley?
9 miles. 9
Yeah,
miles.
so pretty close already, huh?
Yep.
So let's prepare everything for French Valley.
Okay. A was 109 point. 025. 7.
French Valley Airport, automated weather observation 165, Zulu, weather, wind 010 at 5, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 17 Celsius, dew point 8, altimeter 2997.
Wind 010
French
at 5.
Valley Airport, automated weather observation 1652, Zulu, weather, wind 010 at 5, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 17 Celsius, dew point 8, altimeter 2997.
Okay. So which runway would you use?
Traffic RB2, McKinnell taking the 18 active for left closed
One
traffic.
8, 36.
Yeah, 36 would make more sense. But let's check what they use. You can also see on the form flight what they are doing.
French Valley traffic, 440 Whiskey, entering in left downwind.
I think they use runway 18.
Yeah, it seems like they are using 1.8, right? The wind is not too strong, so it's still okay. Yeah, but now we have to use 1.8, right? Because they use it as well.
Okay.
So how would you enter the traffic pattern?
Enter downwind.
Downwind? Which?
Enter final.
Yeah, okay, we could do a straight in. Or?
Oh, this one.
Yeah, so straight in would be final, yeah. So we don't call it enter final, we just say straight in. Or what else could you enter?
Entering on final for runway 18.
Yeah, final would be straight in.
Yep.
But maybe when we come
Red
more
Valley traffic RB2
from this side,
left crosswind off 18 French Valley.
Entering right base.
right base exactly, yeah. Because 18 has right traffic, right? Yeah, so we can say entering right base, or we do straight in
left downwind midfield
for landing on taxiway Alpha 2.
For landing taxiway Alpha 2.
Yes.
Entering right base for landing and taxiway Alpha 2.
Yeah. So now you can just say where you are and inbound for landing on the taxiway Alpha.
Runway 18, we departing the pattern straight out. French Valley.
I found our last checkpoint.
Nice.
Heading 140. Clear. Right clear.
And Charlie traffic, 40 whiskey. We got base for runway 18.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, you can find out how far we are away and then tell them that we are inbound.
Okay. French Valley traffic.
Yes.
Okay. 4 mile northwest. French Valley traffic, helicopter A37 to Romeo, 4 mile northwest of the airport. Inbound for landing at taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
Nice. Perfect call. Good job. Okay, so we're pretty close. Only 4-3 miles away.
Yeah.
So maybe you
helicopter 50 Bravo.
can find
On final for taxiway 18 French Valley traffic.
you can find runway.
French Valley traffic.
머리가
RB2
샤워터
Kiddo, turning
원
left base, 18 French Valley.
National main missile temperature out over yellow.
Yeah, one more thing you have to check.
Station 5, yes. Has the part of the pattern straight out, going to be making a left turn to the northeast.
Okay, and let's also go down to pattern altitude.
Call French Valley.
1,805.
You can also see the traffic already. So if it's too busy, if you feel like you cannot enter the base or something, then you can also just do a 360 here in this area.
Turning a 1 mile final, 18 French
So this guy is next to us, over there somewhere. He has us inside. So maybe you can turn left now and then you can tell them entering a right base for landing taxiway Alpha.
Okay.
Traffic, 798 at the top of the 5 mile final run. Federally traffic, 40 whiskey, got to go.
Does take a circle?
No, just fly here and then you can say entering right base for taxiway Alpha.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, 2 mile northwest of the airport, entering right base for landing at taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
Here is the runway, right?
Yeah, right.
And 18 is in this direction, so this is okay. This is our base.
Okay.
One guy is on final here. We can also see him here, so that should be no problem. You can see it on the port light. And now you want to turn final that you have the taxiway in front of you, okay?
Okay.
And in French Valley, it's important to turn not too late. If you turn a little too early, it's okay, but not too late, because there could be somebody else on final for the runway. Yeah, and then you can keep the 60, yeah? And normally it's turn.
Whiskey, going left cross.
So you don't want to turn too late, because now you interfere with the runway, but we land on the taxiway.
Okay.
Then you just do a normal approach to Alpha 2, so the second intersection.
Okay. On final,
Yes.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, on final for landing at taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
French Valley
Okay, there's one helicopter.
Taking off taxiway 18 for right close traffic, French Valley traffic.
He's just taking off. He just did a radio call, but we land on the second one.
44 Sierra Whiskey, left downwind, runway 18.
So this is Alpha 1, and the next one is Alpha 2. And if there is now somebody taxiing, we can just go around him and maybe land a little longer or shorter. But at the moment it's free, so you can just do a normal approach.
Charlie, traffic RV2, make kiddo, turning left crosswind, 18 for Charlie.
Yeah, a little overshoot, that's fine, just keep the forward airspeed. And stop.
Okay.
Nice, very good job over the center line. Then just like always, we turn to the left to the runway. Left side.
Wind, 18 for Charlie.
So you can turn 90 degrees to the left.
Left clear.
Then you check if there is somebody coming behind you. If the runway is free, if somebody is landing on the runway or taking off, you want to wait. But now I don't see anybody, so you can turn back.
Okay, left clear, right.
Then you can do a gauge check.
Marina South, 타코미 좌측에 1, 2, 3 gauge 올그래, Empress middle, Oxis left nav, main is up, computer pressure out of
Okay, there's one helicopter. He's also using. He's also using the taxiway, but we have enough time.
Yep.
So then you can tell them 70 Romeo is taking off from the taxiway Alpha for a right close traffic.
Okay. French military traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, taking off from the taxiway Alpha, right close traffic, French military traffic.
Nice, then you can look to the end of the taxiway and normal takeoff.
Left the final. For 40 whiskey for 18.
Okay, so one guy is on final for 18. What is the field elevation again?
1750.
No. The field elevation, so how high is the airport? Can you remember? Oh, so this is annoying. We can switch this off that it does that.
1350.
Exactly, 1350. And we want to be 300 feet HL before we turn crosswind, right?
Yeah, right.
So at least how much feet?
1650.
Nice, very good. Nice, really good takeoff. In French Valley it's important you don't drift to the left. So a little right drift is okay, but we don't want to drift to the left because there could be somebody else next to us, right, on the runway. Okay, then you can tell them right crosswind.
Okay. French military traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, on right crosswind for landing at taxiway, French military traffic.
Yes, let's get flying a little bit more, a little more.
Okay.
And then you can turn, yes, left side clear.
Left clear, right clear.
This altitude is already pretty good, it's about 1900.
Right base to final, the taxiway 18, French Valley traffic.
Okay, he's on final. So you see this road here?
Yep.
So our downwind is always parallel to this road. So that's pretty nice. This is good. And then when the road turns to the right, we're gonna continue flying straight, okay? You can stop climbing.
A 1 mile final for Charlie.
A little right cycling. And then you can do your downwind checks and maybe a downwind call.
Green 1, 2, 3 gauge 올그래, middle pair is west nav, computer pressure out of French military traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo, on right downwind for landing at taxiway, French military traffic.
Here you can see two guys are on final, so they are right next to each other. It's not a good idea, but it's still safe if you don't turn too late. So but we can maybe look for them where they are. And that's really nice with ForFlight. You can also see the traffic on your iPad, right?
Princess Valley 440 West.
Oh yeah, that is the fixed wing, and the helicopter should be right next to him, but I don't see him. Oh yeah, he's a little higher.
The RV2, make it a short final 18, closed traffic.
You see him? Doesn't matter. The helicopter is now next to us. Okay, keep the 70, please.
Okay.
Some birds. And you see this road here? This is a good time for base, this road. So first 60 knots, lower collective, lower collective 60 knots, then left side clear.
Left clear, right clear.
Then we are on the right base again.
Valley traffic, bearing 582 Tango Alpha, 10 miles southeast, inbound for runway 36, or runway 18, whatever they're using, and will be a left downwind or straight in French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 70 Romeo on right base for landing in on taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
That's perfect. Okay, the helicopter is, I don't know where, should be already on the ground. But here it's very important that we don't turn too late. But other than that, it's a normal traffic pattern. Just
Valley 440 Whiskey.
a little later is okay. Just keep a little. That was a little early to
French
turn.
Valley traffic, helicopter 50 Bravo, taking off taxiway 18 for right close traffic, French Valley traffic.
Okay, this time let's go down, make sure you don't overshoot again.
Okay.
French Valley traffic, RV2 Kiddo, turning left crosswind off 18 French Valley.
The radio car.
Okay. French Valley traffic, helicopter 70 Romeo on final for landing at taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, RV2 Kiddo, turning left downwind 18 French Valley.
Nice, that looks really
French Valley
good.
traffic, helicopter 50 Bravo, turning right downwind, French Valley traffic.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, really good pattern. The turn was a little early here,
Yeah.
but it's better to do it too early than too late, so that's okay. Okay, let's do another one. Left clear.
Left
French
clear,
Valley
right clear.
traffic, Yellow Sears 996 Papa Alpha, just north Skinner Reservoir, 5,500 steep turns, French Valley.
Nobody is coming.
Sure, you can turn back.
Okay.
So sometimes in French Valley it's very busy, very windy.
Yeah.
If it's too windy, you just keep the heading, okay?
Advance runway 18.
Good second.
French Valley bearing
원래
Tango
나서
Alpha,
스크린 1, 2, 3 계절 그래
southeast,
There is
entering
less than
a
from the
downwind
person out of
runway
yellow.
18 full stop, French Valley.
Now, radio crew. French Valley traffic, helicopter 70 Romeo taking off taking off from the taxiway Alpha 2, right close traffic, French Valley traffic.
Nice, good job.
French Valley traffic, 440. On final runway 18. French Valley traffic,
Nice.
number 1702 Echo is EF5 with information we texted run up 1.18. French Valley.
Okay, so make sure you don't drift to the left. That's very important here. A little more airspeed.
Bearing 2 Tango Alpha, 4 miles on a 45 for left downwind 18 full stop, French Valley.
And even if you reach 1650 before the end of the runway, then you extend a little. You don't want to turn before the runway ends. Okay?
From 5 miles out at 45 degree, 18. French Valley traffic, helicopter 50, Bravo, right base for final for taxiway 18, French Valley traffic. Kilo landing 18, November 1702 Echo, we'll hold short until you pass us here at EFI.
Clear, right clear.
Traffic, bearing 582 Tango Alpha, entering a left downwind for runway 18 full stop, French Valley. French Valley traffic, RV2 Kiddo, turning a 2 mile final, 18 French Valley.
Busy here.
Traffic.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 70 Romeo on right downwind for landing at taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
Nice, perfect.
Valley traffic, Cessna 70 Tango Kilo is about 3 miles to the southeast, entering on the 45, will be following the bearing in for Tuxedo 20.
멀리 가자, 타컴 테스트. 1, 2, 3 gauge. PL is less than aircraft temperature, no do load.
If we would see somebody that is on final further away, we might have to extend the downwind then. But now with this one, with this guy, it should be no problem. So he's over there. But usually if it's too busy and you see somebody, you can just extend a little.
Okay.
Okay, 17 knots. Gauge check is done. Good job. Carb it up.
French Valley traffic, 4 Sierra Whiskey, turning left crosswind for runway 18. French Valley traffic, bear 2 Tango Alpha, left downwind, turning base, runway 18, full stop, French Valley. French Valley traffic, Cessna 750 Tango Kilo is turning right downwind for 18, we got 4 Sierra Whiskey inside. Got a right downwind for 4 Sierra Whiskey?
Don't lower too much because you have still a long high. You're gonna have a very long base and final. So you have enough time to descend. Make sure you keep the 60.
Love to see it.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo on right base for landing in taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
Okay, there is one other guy, but so we have to make sure we turn early enough. Okay, let's turn already.
Left clear. Right
French
clear.
Valley traffic, helicopter 50 Bravo, taxi in.
And make sure you descend.
Alpha 5, French Valley traffic.
Yeah, should be no problem. Make sure you make a nice descent. So we can just, yeah, you can tell them turning final.
Okay. French Valley traffic, helicopter 7 to Romeo turning right final for landing in taxiway Alpha 2, French Valley traffic.
Yeah, so that it's not right final, just final.
Okay.
That doesn't matter. Okay, this guy is below us, no problem. Maybe you fly a little right side. We don't want to overfly this guy.
RB2 will make it, turning left cross.
Oh no, he turns. Okay, seems like we're a little high, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you can also switch to steep approach if you need to, but you can still make it. You can actually land a little more to the front this time, next to these helipads. You see the helipads on the just beyond the red helicopter. So you can extend a little.
Okay.
French Valley traffic, RB2 make it, turning left base. Correction, left downwind, 18 French Valley. French Valley traffic, 733 Tango Kilo, turning left base for 118.
Nice, left side clear.
Right clear.
Okay, you can hover to this pad.
Alright, Charlie traffic 4 Sierra Whiskey, left downwind, beam of the numbers, following the Cessna on base for runway 18.
Then you can turn around. Left clear.
Left clear, right clear.
Yeah, set down.
Down.
Charlie traffic, Cessna 750 Tango Kilo, turning for final warning, touching goes French Valley.
Nice, stop.
French Valley 4 Sierra
shut down.
Whiskey, going to bed, runway 18.
Okay.
Nice, yeah. So if the wind is pretty calm, we have a windsock over there as well. You have to stop it first. You're on the wrong mode. Yeah,
French
now
Valley
stop
traffic,
it.
RB2 Mikito, turning left base.
We have a windsock over there.
Yep.
But pretty often in French Valley the wind is pretty strong from the south. If that's the case when you hear solo, you can just land like this with this heading and hover sideways and set down with this heading. If it's too windy, you don't have to do pedal turns. Okay? Also when you don't if you fly patterns here, you could also just land, and if it's too windy, you don't do paddle turns. Just do gauge check, maybe check if you see something on forward, and then you take off again. Also, so your forward is always changing to this setting, to this taxiway.
Yep.
That's a little annoying. You can switch that off real quick.
At French Valley traffic, RV2 make kiddos turning a 3-mile final, runway 18 French Valley.
So now these green lines are the breadcrumbs, so you can see how your pattern was. It was pretty nice. Your turn to final was early, that was nice. So good job, good patterns.
French Valley traffic, 73.